If nothing else, Friday the 13th does a great job of both making you feel weak and powerful at the same time, depending on which side you are playing on. Because, as you know, Mother knows the best. Guys, it's me Rio here, and today I'll be reviewing Friday the 13th, which I have been playing for a few days now. Playing as a camp counselor on the run from horror icon Jason Voorhees. Almost every move in the Friday the 13th could be your last. One sloppy mistake, slamming a door shut, a fistful gasp, or testing your flashlight in a moment of panic is all it takes for Jason to quickly pinpoint your location and move in for a kill. Unsurprisingly, with Jason's strength and supernatural powers under your command all night at a famous Camp Crystal Lake, takes on a far more malicious tone. Maim, rend, and pulverize the innocent, whatever it takes to win. However, you can kill the enemy, it would be best for you, and you would be getting points for that. The game's asymmetrical multiplayer arrangement benefits from the dichotomy because everything and every because particularly because counselors are encouraged to escape with their wits rather than to outright defeat Jason. However, the extent to which the game develops as they unlock new characters and abilities, it remains a mystery as we only had a day and a dozen matches to put it through the paces. Some things, however, are immediately clear. It doesn't take long for the hunter versus hunted dynamic to take hold, but there are also plenty of telltale signs right up to the Friday the 13th would benefit from the ongoing development and future updates. Facial animations are almost sometimes laughable. It can be compared to the facial animations that we saw back in the release of the Mass Effect Andromeda, but there are few less glitches here. The facial animations are also abrupt and cartoony in a way that they feel odd with the ever-present sense of dread you feel with Jason nipping at your heels. It's not clear whether this was done intentionally or for a comedic relief. The most egregious example in this opening cutscene, which happens to be the same from map to map save and backdrop adjustments, Chad, the game's version of the blonde money guy's archetype from the movies, has a face that contours like the surprising characters from a low budget 90s CG cartoon, stiff and otherworldly, and pretty boring also. There are also plenty of mistimed and misdirection animations that occur when sprinting towards camp and performing tasks such as opening and closing windows. Characters face the wrong way, or you get caught in a stuttering loop. All of these blemishes are easily forgiven in the moment, and nothing ends up to the broken mid-march for long. But problems exist elsewhere that they can make even getting into a match sometimes of a chore. Currently, you may find that you are booted from pre-match lobbies on a regular basis due to the connection issues. You might find a few players because the open beta is still in play, as which I have also tried, and you can get a few players to play, but the connections are really poor. But I think they would be fixed in the upcoming day 1 or day 2 patches or in the upcoming week. Call them launch woos or something else, but these events aren't uncommon enough to simply brush off. But perhaps the biggest annoyance of all comes down to the game's progression system, which rewards you with experiencing points for completing small feats. In isolation, it's a good way to look forward to new characters and the ability to roll from random perks as you continue to play. The catch is you need to wait for a match to end and connect your experience, which can take up to 15 minutes if you're caught by Jason early on. To be fair, there is a small chance that you will be resurrected as a special character armed with shotgun and high stats, but waiting for minutes on end while you jump from one player's camera to the other next to pass all the time but saps your interest in the rare match and the match at large. I unfortunately couldn't play it for a long time because I'm in India and my internet connection is very poor. I mean, if the speeds are up to 1 Mbps, I'm like, oh my god, this is pretty high for me. So here you won't find too much of a blemishes and the ping is very low. So, and there are also connection errors in this game, so I think they would be optimized in future for us also. And this is what I have to say. So should you buy this game? Yeah, I think you should. If you're a particular horror fan, I love the Friday the 13th movie back in 1970s, which is also a classic movie, and love Jason, then yeah, you should go for it. This captures the fear that made the movie genre classic, just as I said. It would be a stretch to call Friday the 13th the game a classic in the making, but it definitely has something going good for it. beyond his hockey mask wearing murder man. So this has been me, Rio. Hope you like this video. Do share this video and do subscribe to my channel. Hit the red subscribe button and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.